Hello, I'm Michael Foster, and I am here with Scott Vosburgh
Yes, sir.
and Karen Foster, and we are the Prosperity Builders. And we have a really fun evening planned to talk to you about how we came about and how we plan to help this community grow, also with how our real estate agents can get better at serving their clients and growing their business. So.
And I'm sure you all are just dead excited to hear about us, right? So we're really want to just share with you a little bit about our passion and what we're envisioning for Prosperity Builders and what that means for top producing agents across the Triad. Because our vision is for agents to have a culture and an environment where they can flourish. I'm not saying that that's not a place where you might not be today, but I can tell you what we're planning to build here with Prosperity Builders is something that you haven't seen yet.
Yeah, but first, we have to talk about how all this came about.
This is true.
Oh boy, here we go.
And it's just a story, and that's what we want to just share with you, who we are. And it's 3.5 years ago, we were sitting around, and I was in my office, and Scott came, and we worked together in another brokerage, and he came into my office and said, I had a dream about you, and you were in it. And
if only you knew.
And then he said, we need to talk. And I'm like,
And then
he left.
I walked away.
Oh my gosh. And so I said, I was with our assistant and said, what is that? So I went down to his office and said, what is this dream, and what was it all about? And then
And
he
should I
said,
tell my husband?
yeah, really. I mean, I wish I were in a lot of people's dreams, but maybe nightmares, not
gosh.
dreams. But anyway, then he said, I had this dream, and you were in it, and we formed a team. I'm not sure where it was, what it was.
30 agents.
Yeah,
Was the
40
initial-
agents.
We did
I
have
think
a
he said we
division.
had 40. Yeah, he had this dream that we had 40 agents that partnered with us, but I didn't know where. And it's been on my mind for 3 days. And
Yeah.
he said, I don't remember my dreams, and this one's been on my mind. Like I said,
You ever have those times when you have a dream and you wake up and it's like 30 seconds later it's gone and you're like, God, that was really great. I wish I remembered it.
And you remembered this one.
This one stuck with me for days.
Yeah.
And so I didn't mention it to you for, I don't know, it's probably
think
a
you
day.
said 3 or 4
It's
days,
a couple
yeah.
of days, yeah. And
Yeah.
so I dropped that bomb on you and said, yeah, if you want to know more about it, come down to my office. And it didn't take you but about 30 seconds to
Yeah.
show up. So.
But, and so anyway, so then we talked about that, and I talked to Mike, and we just, over like a 6-month period, we investigated what that dream was about, what did it mean, and we sought spiritual guidance, we sought, talking to each other, we talked to other brokerages, we finally trying to figure out what we wanted to be and what that dream meant.
The key was, early on, we knew it was a good connection. And look, partnerships in business are like a marriage, right? You gotta know, trust, and love the person because you're putting all your trust and all your faith in that person to be by your side and do what your business vision is.
Yeah.
And we felt that very early on because of the relationship the two of you had prior to me coming into the company.
Right.
And that was a key element that we knew we had the solid foundation to take this thing from your dream to reality, right?
Right.
And little did we know that dream would have us here with our first broadcast.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy, right?
And
to think about that vision and how it's grown and how it's morphed, because I think when we first thought about forming a partnership, it was just, what does that look like for the Fosters and the Vosburgh group to kind of blend and combine your systems and your processes, you know? And so eventually what began to happen is it began to fill in and it began to morph into this vision for what if we created an environment that was so attractive to agents that they'd want to be a part of it, right? Where we provided the kind of tools, training, mentoring, but we didn't take the cuts, the fees
Right.
that other brokerages take, right? So we don't take a cut of anybody's commission, which I think is super attractive.
And unique.
Yes, and unique. And so I think what we said was, what is it that agents need, right? They need training, they want leads, right? And they want to have an environment where they're not feeling like they're able to grow their independent businesses, but they're not alone.
So Scott, tell everybody what our mission is to have what type of agents? The
Top producing agents, right? So that's a place of attractiveness, right? And that's not to say we just want all the great top producers, but we want to be an environment that is so conducive for agents to be able to grow their businesses that they're just attracted to that environment. And so that looks like a kind of providing the support and the nurturing position where agents can grow their businesses, but it gives them access to training and development and coaching, individual mentorship, right? We've brought Sally on, who's going to be a guest on one of our future broadcasts. We've have a person who's come in and
Jamie
provides.
has been awesome with
Right.
helping us with our broadcasts.
and our marketing.
Right.
But one thing is, it's not just selling, and it's not just selling agents or selling real estate. We're also kind of developing a community.
Right.
We're all supporting one another, and if someone is at this level, we have those resources. We've been so fortunate to be able to partner with, some of
Right.
our partners, Kyle and Dan and Brent, and I can just go on, and Tammy, I can just go on and on and on, that these people are willing to share their successes with other agents, and I have never, ever seen that before. And it gives me so much energy, and every single day I
Right.
wake up and I'm ready to go.
Right.
Yeah. So
That's evident.
That I'm so grateful for that little dream, but in 2.5 years, almost 3 in January,
January.
we're approaching that.
Yeah.
We have that. It's still excitement and still, we've all gone through some ups and downs, but that's all part of
Right.
building your own business.
Right.
We've had some successes and we've had some
missteps.
missteps.
Yeah, learning
I like
opportunities.
That.
Yeah.
Learning opportunities,
That's right.
that is for sure.
That's right.
Yeah.
But when you have a dream, like we did, like Scott and Karen had, and I guess I never got in the dream.
By
but
proxy.
I was the byproduct of the dream. So
Well, no. Let's not
No,
go there.
Scott,
whatever. But the point I want to make is, when you want to turn something into reality, you have to build a foundation. So the first thing we did as a partnership is we got together and spent a number of days. What are we going to stand for? What are we going to be about?
Right.
Are we just going to be people out selling real estate, making money and putting it in the bank and making our retirement? No, that's not what our objective was.
no.
Our objective from the very beginning was the more we give, that's what we want to do. And if we get something back, great, but that's not why we're giving.
Yeah.
We're giving to make other agents better. We're giving to help clients have a better buying experience.
Right.
And the good Lord will provide as a result of that. So that was one of our big foundations. And then the extension to that was agent helping agents. So yes, we want all agents, no matter what brokerage you're with. If we're working with you or we have a relationship with you, we want you to be more successful. We want you to make more money too. And we want to be somebody that you know, trust, and love. Those were really important things to us.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah, I'm thinking about the abundance mentality that I think we really were searching for, kind of coming out of a different brokerage, was a place of, you're not my competitor, right? I'm not looking to one-up you, but I have so much to be able to give. My knowledge, my truth, right? To be able to teach
experience.
others my experience. And so that desire to create a place of abundance was really kind of paramount for what we were looking to do.
And that's what's so great. We've been able to partner with other agents that they're sharing their abundance. They're sharing their successes. And it has been so, I remember one time there was one of our agents that shared with all of us on how she does a listing presentation. And it was so exciting to see that everyone else learned from that. And so we're all sharing. There's 50 plus agents right now, and I know we're going to continue to grow, but it's because we're all want to help everyone grow. Right now, I just want to thrive. I thrive when I see other people succeed.
Yes, absolutely.
That,
Yeah, and I get that vibe from you, which is really great. It encourages me. Michael, you encourage me because you're a beast on the phones, and you teach others to be able to do the same. So it's a great partnership.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, we're fortunate, right? So we all have very different strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
And our coach, John Kitchens, I want to give him a shout out. He's been incredible to help us grow in our business. He said, we're the three-headed lion, and we have that ability to take each skill set that we have and focus on that, and he focuses on his and I focus on mine, and it helps pull it all together.
A lot of synergy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely.
So anyway, our Prosperity Builders broadcast is going to be fantastic because we're inviting a lot of other agents to share their stories, their playbooks, how they became successful.
Yeah.
We're inviting community leaders
Absolutely.
on what they're doing in the community to make the triad so wonderful. And then we're also sharing other tips and ways that agents can succeed in either branding or, talking to other people, other buyers and sellers, and how you learn to do that and be a success. I'm excited about this broadcast, so stay tuned,
And
guys.
really, the broadcast, just to put it in perspective, is nothing more than an extension of what we did with the first event called the Folk Experience.
Yeah.
And what we did was we brought 130 agents from 10 different brokerages from the triad together and shared some dynamic speakers and lessons learned. And they walked away with tons of additional new knowledge and ideas to help grow their business. And it didn't matter what the brokerage was. It's our mission to help everybody get rising tides, raise all boats.
Ships.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's what we want to do for everybody.
That's right. Well, you guys, this has been fantastic. I want to just thank you all for tuning in for a few minutes to listen to our passion and what we're looking to build with Prosperity Builders. And so we ask you to kind of keep your eye out on our Prosperity Builders social media pages for more content. And we just encourage you, please comment, let us know what you'd like to hear us talking about. But we've got some great stuff planned, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Your input's very important. Hey, cheers
Cheers.
to
That's right.
our first broadcast
That's
and
right.
many more.